2016 cover athlete Steph Curry gives you your shooting tips. You can't miss this, so tune in now.
There's been no late release. We're throwing that one up there. Ooh!
Hey guys, on our season premiere, NBA 2K TV, your favorite characters will fill you in.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
I'm Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. This NBA season rocking right along, and we're loving every minute of it. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Phoenix Suns as they go up against the Hornets in Charlotte. Taking a look at the Hornets, 6 wins in their last 10 games. They'd like to play even better. Tonight, a chance to add to their win total. And guys, still some time left till tip-off. Let's talk scoring. Kenny, how did you look to establish yourself at that end of the floor, and when did you know you were in for a big night?
Well, for me, it was just about getting the basketball in the right areas of the floor, either off the dribble or off the pass. So if I knew if I got to certain areas of the floor, I was going to be able to score and have a big night. The defense tried to dictate that, but you have to try to dictate it and overpower that mentally.
Well, I wanted to go out and average 28-10. So 28 divided by 4 quarters, 7 points a quarter. My goal was to be on the attack, try to get to the rim every time, hit as many free throws as I could. And if I had double digits after the first quarter, it's over. The diesel will come. It smells blood.
So just 7 points a quarter. That's all you were looking for.
Yes.
And how many rebounds per quarter were you looking for?
4.
But that gives you 16 rebounds instead of 10.
I smell blood, Ernie.
I'm going to change the subject. That's it
Shaq
for now. Thanks for tuning in.
Shaq it up.
Leave me
Shaq
alone.
it up.
Hands off. Kenny, help.
Help!
Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Hoping for a better result here after a road loss to the Magic. And that does your confidence guys no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
And guys, a loss like that, that's one when you just got to put it behind you as quickly as possible.
You know, that won't be easy, Greg. It's hard not to dwell on that type of performance.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Tucker and Morris holding the forward spots. Bledsoe and Knight of the backcourt. And it's Chandler in at the 5. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And here is Knight. He's coming off a 19-point game against Orlando.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
A nice shot by Lynn.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Jeff Hornacek. He said he certainly followed the rise of Jeremy Lin into a prime-time point guard in this league, and he told me we need to try to limit his penetration. That's where he's most effective, slashing and with the drive and kick. Guys, Lin has certainly been working to improve his outside shot, but sometimes you have to pick your poison, and they'll live with him shooting from outside. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris.
And the idea of setting a screen on that play was right, but just poor execution.
Yeah, it just can't be a hard screen at all costs. There is a legality to how you set a screen, so you got to be inside of both lines, legal and hard.
And the Suns making a change here. Roberts checked in. Out to the right wing. And Tucker kicks to Roberts. To the paint. It's tipped. It's stolen by Jefferson. And a fast break now for the Hornets.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2.
The Hornets have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
Jeremy Lin. Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Well, Jeremy Lin has been getting it done. He's already got 8 points and 1 rejection in this game, too.
And was it a good one? Really, one of their highlights of the game defensively.
Both free throws good from Lin. There's 1:26 left to play in the first quarter. Kicks it to Roberts. Shot, high post. No good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Right side, Lin to the middle. Batum passes to Jefferson. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Here's Roberts from 13 feet. It goes down.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it. The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
35 seconds left here in the first quarter. On the wing, Batum. Screen by Jones. Batum dishes to Lin. Inside, poked away, stolen by Len. And here's the fast break. Chalmers leading the way. Tucker can't get it to go. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Lin with the ball. Batum, good.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And here's Chalmers for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. It's Charlotte up 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here at the Time Warner Cable Arena in Charlotte. The second quarter beginning in just a moment. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
Suns trail by 5. And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Charlotte, MKG and Zeller at the forward duo. Captain Clutch is out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Kaminsky in at the center filling out the middle. Zeller with it. Gets a very good look and converts. Zeller's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hornets.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Here's Chen. Again, the Hornets score.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passing. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Walker against Bledsoe. Tipped away. To the paint. Shot's good by Walker. And the Hornets lead by 9.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
They set the pick. Knight kicks to Lewis. And the shot is long.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Zeller against Morris. And now it's a double-digit lead. 8 points for Cody Zeller.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team.
See some numbers for Chandler. Averaging 13 points per game, 13 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And on both ends of the floor, he's a guy they look for to take up space inside.
Yes, he does. Rebounds, block shots, all the dirty work, so other guys can look pretty.
Here's Bledsoe. 11 points for him in that last game against Orlando.
Yeah, but Kevin, a lot of those points came at the line. I mean, he was aggressive to attack the D, not settling, and really did a good job of cashing in on those free throws.
Here's Morris. He drains the turnaround jump shot.
Markieff Morris.
Looking at the last game for Charlotte, it was a loss to Toronto.
Yeah, they just really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game. You could just see they were pressing, just couldn't get anything to go on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and guys, once they got spiraling downward, there seemed to be no way to get out of it. All their offense went to pot.
Trying to find Knight and gets it to him. That's good. Knight's got 12.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Bledsoe passes to Knight. Morris with the screen for Knight. Shot off the pick. Hornets with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
It's been a strong night for Zeller. He has 8 points and a block.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Hawes comes in for Kaminsky, and it's Jeremy Lin in for Captain Clutch. Henry Sims is the team deciding to change it up. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Hornets lead by 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Ladies and
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. I like the way we're valuing the basketball. Keeping those turnovers down has really helped us throughout the first 2 quarters. Our offense in the paint was a positive. Our entry passes were sharp, and you showed off some excellent post moves. Really nice footwork down there. And let me touch on tempo for a second. We're not out to use the whole shot clock, but I would like to see us get set up offensively. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
Charlotte now entering the court.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. An exceptional performance from Brandon Knight.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Suns trail by. Clutch, he's checked in for Walker. Lures checked in for Phoenix. Here's Captain Clutch. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. On the court for the Suns, Bledsoe and Knight of the backcourt. Markieff Morris is out there with Chandler, and it's Lure in at the 3 spot. Kid Gilchrist dishes to Kaminsky. Just 5 to shoot. Chandler against Len. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Knight kicks to Bledsoe. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. And that's now 6 points for Eric Bledsoe. Charlotte in the lead. Pass to Kaminsky. And there's the feed to Zeller. There's a screen. Here's Kid Gilchrist. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Kid Gilchrist has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Suns trail by 4. It's Knight with the drive. They grab their own miss. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Cody Zeller.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
Charlotte making some changes. Jefferson's checked in for Kaminsky. Jones comes in for Zeller. And it's Batum in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Phoenix also making some changes. Alex Len's checked in for Markieff Morris. Brian Roberts comes in for Brandon Knight. And it's Chalmers in for Eric Bledsoe. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Chandler with the screen on Len. Roberts passes to Chalmers. Chandler with a screen for Chalmers. Goes up off the pick. And a dunk by Chandler.
Great awareness by Mario Chalmers on that feed.
Charlotte has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Charlotte moving it around. Jones dishes to Lynn. Back to Jones. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. And the Hornets lead by 4.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Len sets a screen for Chalmers. Passes to Len. Out to Chandler. Lure dishes to Roberts. Good on the triple. Roberts got 5.
And that's good stuff from him. Nice touch.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, got to love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hornets.
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shots.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
Kemba Walker is checked in for Charlotte. And Phoenix also making a switch. Sims is checked in. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 46 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Clark, they're in good position here to ride it out.
Yeah, they certainly are. I mean, if they just play smart right here, Kevin, this game's pretty much over.
Chen in at point guard. Jones is out there with Hairston. Then there's Spencer Hawes. So that's the Hornets 5.
Brian Roberts.
.40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Roberts has it in the corner. Shot on the wing. No good. Some solid defense here from Chen. And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or aggressive enough, and sometimes trying to do too much with the basketball.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Knight into the lane, and that one's good.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Here's Chen. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Roberts misses there. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubts that they'd come out on top.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Let us take a moment now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game.
His field goal percentage was excellent, up over 60%. This was a player in total control of his game. He didn't try to do too much. He didn't get reckless, just took what the defense gave him.
Well, his passing, his instincts on offense, those were the keys to the game. He was spreading the ball around, keeping everyone involved. Most importantly, he was creating high-quality shots and racking up the assists. Overall, great game.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.